My hotel room has a garage door. All right, I kind of hate this. I'm a little afraid of heights. I'm in dire need of hairspray, and it snowed like a foot last night in Denver. I will stop at nothing to get this hairspray. Come with me on a hairspray acquiring adventure. Aha! There's a few things coming up in this video that are important to me. So if you're a fan or a new fan or fan curious, please watch this all the way to the end. And if you don't have time to do that right now, then just save it and watch it later when you're laying in bed, touching yourselves. You little shamala hamala floozies. Now I'm in Toronto. Aren't we just having the best time? Wait a minute, I'm in Canada. I should have poutine. Come with me on a Canadian poutine adventure. I don't exactly know where to find it. I think it's everywhere. Like, I think it actually grows in nature. Legend has it that poutine is actually excreted out the top of this thing. Do you remember that era where everyone was getting on Facebook for the first time? And then people would post like an essay of why I'm taking a break from Facebook. I'm about to take a break of sorts, but I want to really emphasize that the stuff I make for you guys is sincere. And everything I post, I feel good about. And I love making you guys laugh and posting things that I know you relate with. It's all done with a lot of sincerity. I just want to really emphasize that so that it's not misunderstood. When I say that, also, you know, I rely on my live shows to make a living. And the position I'm in, which is cool, is that I have social media. Social media is pretty much the only way I have to let people know about my shows. So in the social media world, I have to keep my engagement really high to make sure that people are hearing about my shows so that tickets will sell so that I can make a living. And just the nature of it, if I take a break at all, my engagement drops and my ticket sales start to slump. And by engagement, I mean I have to post every single day to keep whatever it is, the engagement monster. I have to keep the engagement monster happy, so I have to post. And again, I love what I post. It's done with sincerity. It's also simultaneously true that I've been doing it non-stop for like 3.5 years. And I need a little bit of a break from the engagement monster. And so the stars have aligned where I'm going to take a year off from doing shows, at least in the way that I've been doing. So I have 25 remaining tour dates for this year, and they're selling pretty well. So I'm feeling a little more comfortable about taking a step back from the engagement. I'm not creatively burned out or anything like that. I'm just ready to spend some time on things that I'm really creatively excited about. Things like this video here, longer, more cinematic, thoughtful things. That's where my heart is right now. And if you're like, Kevin, you've been posting things like around these thoughts for a while. Yeah, I know. I'm just working it out. You're my friends. And this is a work in progress. I am a work in progress.
Votre carte de crédit. Merci d'avoir choisi Air Canada et bon vol.
All right, so everyone told me that Montreal is actually the place to have poutine. So at the end of the video, there's gonna be poutine. Don't go away. Stay tuned for a moment of poutine. So here are the things I'm planning on creatively focusing on over the next year. The first one is writing my book, and I'm sorry I keep name dropping that, but I'm so freaking excited about it. The second thing is my zine. You guys, the first issue turned out so cool. I'm so proud of it. It's one of my favorite things that I'm doing right now. The postage scenario was a little bit of a hassle, but I think we've got those kinks worked out for the spring issue, which is about to ship, and the subscription is back open very briefly. There's only 100 slots left before it closes until the summer issue. The next thing is my podcast, This Ends in Paris. The second season is going to start sometime this summer. It's sort of a on-the-road travel journal, but on the way we talk about life and what's it all about. It's funny and poignant and meaningful. This Ends in Paris, season 2, coming soon. And then the last thing is my travel journal. While I'm writing my book over the next year, I'm actually going to Europe, mainly the UK, but I'm probably gonna spend some time in Paris as well. So my travel journal is gonna have photos and entries that you can read and keep track of where I am and what's going on. And all of that is on my Patreon. Hey, I know all that's not for everyone. I know the majority of people followed me because of the church stories in the 90s.
It was the 90s.
There's still plenty of those you haven't even seen yet, probably. In the last 3 years, I made 300 auto-tuned It Was the 90s stories. They're all there for you to enjoy. Go back and watch them all again, or for the first time.